Hi Libras, it's Nick. This is your weekly love reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but you could also check out your other signs as well. This applies to both men and women, whether you're single, in a relationship, married, divorced, situationship, you like men, women, both, undecided, no problem. Please keep in mind that these are general readings, so may not always apply to every single person. So if it doesn't fit your situation, please don't try to force it. Just take what fits and leave the rest out. So just listen with an open mind and open heart. And I will have the link to the extended reading below in the description box. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is at Nicloves with 2 eyes. Alright, so let's get started. Let's get your love oracle message first, and then an overall emotion for you and the other person. So let's see. What's going on with all my Libras, please? What love message do we have for Libras, Libras, Libras? Okay, so Libras, we have patience. Everything will unfold as it should in divine timing. Everything will unfold as it should in divine timing. I know that's what we don't like to hear, but it's very true. Sometimes when we try to force things to happen, when it's not meant to happen, it ends up being just worse for us in the long run. So trust in divine timing this week. All right, let's see. What is your overall emotion for Libras? Okay, and with this other person, okay, so Libra, it looks like this week you're going to be a little bit confused. There's something that's going on, or maybe you're confused about how you feel, how the other person feels, or just confused in general. And there's something that you quite can't just figure out or find the solution or find the problem maybe, or what the problem really is. And then with this other person, they're feeling irritated, annoyed, or bothered. So let's see what's going on here. What's going on, Libras, please, this week in regards to love? Give us clarity, insight, a clear message, clear story. What's going on with all my Libras? Why are they confused? What's confusing them? Okay, and with this other person, why are they irritated? What's going on? Okay, so I was gonna say Cancer. So maybe some of you are dealing with the Cancer, or you have Cancer somewhere in your chart. So on your end here, we have the Four of Cups, Strength in reverse, and Page of Cups. And then on this side for this person, we have the Chariot in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Sun. Okay, so you could be dealing with, oh yeah, a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But of course, it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign. Like I always say, it could just be the energy that this person's embodying, or they can have one of those signs or elements somewhere in their chart. Okay, so some of you could have Leo in your chart as well. There's a lot of Leo energy, probably because we're like in Leo season. We're moving into Virgo season, but you guys know. All right, so there's someone here, or you've been feeling like people don't give you enough attention, or you're not getting as much feedback or interest from people that you're interested in. And if you are talking to someone or you're with someone, you kind of feel like this person doesn't see you, they don't check up on you, maybe they haven't really been calling you or texting you, or haven't been showing you like attention. And it makes you feel like something's wrong with you, or like insecure, like how come this person's not really, like they said they're gonna call me or said they're gonna text me and they haven't, or they're not really showing as much interest as they used to. Or you've just been feeling like in general, if you've been trying to talk to people or put yourself out there, you're not really getting the feedback that you were hoping for. And so that makes you kind of internalize it and feel like you're not good enough maybe, or that it gets you in your feelings, right? Because you're like, well, is something wrong? Am I missing something? And you're not, there's something that you're not seeing this week that is causing you to make you feel this way. because you're kind of like in your feelings, and so you're not thinking as logically or as practically or seeing things for what it is. you're just looking at like all the negatives, or you're looking at everything else and not seeing maybe, okay, well, maybe it's this and this, or maybe it's that and that. You're just automatically going to like the worst scenario, the worst situation. And this in turn is causing your self-esteem, your self-worth to go down, and your confidence is also being affected here because you're feeling vulnerable, you're feeling very weak. And it's not a comfortable place to be in when you feel like someone else has that power over you, or you feel like if they're not giving me attention or showing me love, I feel weird or I don't feel good about myself. And that's telling me that maybe you're depending too much of your happiness on this other person or on people in general, when you should be just focusing on yourself and making sure that you feel good about yourself no matter what, regardless if it works out with this person, if this person calls you back, if this person looks for you, doesn't matter. You should always still feel good about yourself, because how someone else sees you or thinks about you doesn't really reflect on who you really are, because it's their perspective. Right? Like if we all watch the same movie, all of us will probably think different things. Maybe one person will like it, another person won't like it, one person will be like, but doesn't mean that the movie sucked. No, it's just different perspectives. Everyone has a different opinion, right? And so you may be feeling kind of like blah this week, not really wanting to take care of yourself, kind of wearing your hair a mess, or not really just trying to put yourself together as much because you're feeling down. And I think that maybe tends to happen to you when you're not really in good spirits. You're like, oh, screw it, I'm not even gonna like try. I'm just gonna put sweatpants and wear my hair in a bun and big sunglasses, and I'm calling it a day. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, right? But I think you're doing it out of like just feeling down. And I think when you're feeling down, you're going to receive a message from someone. You're going to receive a message, a cute, loving, romantic message. And maybe it's from this person and you were freaking out the whole time thinking of the worst scenario, and it wasn't really that. So that's why I'm saying that you careful to fall too deep into a certain feeling when that may not actually be the case. So it looks like you're going to be receiving a message of love. Someone may be giving you a compliment, or hitting you up, or wanting to see you, or just, hey, you want to talk, or just, how are you doing? But it's going to be a sincere, just like cute little short message, okay? So you can expect that, or maybe you are the one that's going to send or try to reach out to someone. And it could be from a younger water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And I think at first what's going to happen is that you may feel like this person kind of stopped initiating or stopped pushing forward with you, is not opening up as much with you. They could have had a discussion, or maybe they're having problems with a mother figure in their life, or have had a fight with them. And so you feel like they're pulling away from you, or that they don't really like you, or not showing as much interest. But I feel like this is that they were in this like situation, I think, with a family member possibly, that caused them to really have to like defend themselves or stick up for themselves. But now they're putting their guard down. Now they're not feeling as defensive, and they're going to be a little bit more calm. And as they start to feel a little bit better, those problems and fears are leaving them. And they're now going to be feeling a lot happier, wanting to have more energy, expressing more to you. So at the beginning of the week, you may feel like they're pulling away, but it's not really because of you. And they're going to be coming back and showing you some love probably by the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, if they've been kind of like cold with, or you feel like they've been cold before then. And 7 is definitely repeated twice for this person. So there's definitely some problems, some fears going on with them, maybe with family, I kind of feel, or with work. But I feel like it's more so with like family that affected their emotions, and they were kind of really upset. And so they just didn't want to talk to anyone, or they were just feeling really irritated. So they were annoyed and irritated, not with you, just with this situation at home. Maybe, a family member or someone was giving them a hard time, or said something bad about you, or didn't like you, and they got really upset about that. It doesn't have to be about you, but it's something I think with a family member. And as soon as they kind of detach and get away from that, they're gonna feel so much better, be feeling like a kid again, wanting to go out and do things. And that's when you're gonna hear from them, or you're gonna like reach out to them. And I see you guys having more fun. So just be patient this week. If you feel like this person's kind of like not in the right space, just don't force it. Don't be needy. Don't be calling them or texting them 24/7. Just let them be. They're going to come to you when it's the right time. And when you see them, they're going to be having a big smile on their face, feeling so much better. and you're gonna be glad, you know, like, I'm glad I didn't push their buttons. I'm glad I just waited. And you know, I know you can get kind of in your head and start freaking out and like assuming the worst, but the worst hasn't happened. It's not gonna happen. Okay, so we're gonna dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy's at, what are they thinking, feeling when it comes to you, what they want you to know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. So I would love for you guys to join me on there. The link will be below. Leave me a comment, and if you did enjoy, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so that you never miss a reading. All right, so we'll dive in deeper. I'll see you guys then, and I'm sending you lots of love, peace, happiness, abundance, good energy. All right, bye.